Hello guys, right, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be having a look at the 800 litre 7 foot long aquarium. So in this video we'll have a little look at the fish species within and how it's somewhat self-running. So first we have to start off with the cleanup crew. This involves our panda corridora, rainbow or ruby shark, whiptail catfish, otocinclus, bladder snails and red willy shrimp. So what these guys are doing are help stirring up the sand, which helps keep it oxygenated, which is great for the plant roots. And this is also stirring up the detritus at the bottom of the tank. This helps the filter to catch it out of the water. Now some of these guys will also be eating algae as well, which helps keep the tank clean and means less maintenance for me. Now as you can see, the Hygrophila polysperma is one of the fastest growing plants in the tank. It's made a bit of a canopy, dwarfing the plants beneath it. So we're just going to cut it back and put the trimmings under the filter outlet. Anyway, before showing the results, I think it's time for a quick feed. So we're going to be dropping in some bloodworm, daphnia, artemia and fly larvae today. These are all invertebrates and bugs that are a great addition to the diet and probably some of the fish's favourites, to be honest. So let's see how they react. So why do I opt for live plants instead of your ornaments and plastic plants? Well, personally, I think they look a bit better, but also they're nice and natural, they're great for the fish to hide in amongst, and they help complete the ammonia cycles. They actually help keeping the tank clean for me. So from your fish waste and the fish food, there's ammonia being released. Now there's bacteria in your filter that is going to be filtering out this ammonia, turning it into nitrite and then again nitrate. So when you're doing your weekly water changes, this is what you're removing. You're removing your nitrate to help keep the water nice and fresh and clean for your fish. Now in order for the plants to grow, they need this nitrate. So as you can imagine, when you have a heavily planted tank with lots of plants involved, they're helping reduce this nitrate for you, essentially helping keeping the tank clean and completing the ammonia cycle for you. Also, the more plants in your tank, the less nutrients there'll be in the water for algae, so you'll get less algae growth. So for healthy plant growth, there's a few factors involved that are required. We need a strong light source, good nutrients and CO2, or carbon. Now I noticed a dramatic difference because I've always had plants in my fish tanks, but I've never had any luck with carpeting plants. So after some research I found out my lighting was actually too low, so I've invested in a new light which is 6,500 K. So it penetrates the water a lot deeper to give the plants a significant source of light. Now, many people opt for a manual CO2 injector when setting up a live planted aquarium. For your smaller tanks, this isn't necessary. However, with CO2 systems being quite complex and expensive, I decided to try a new option that's been available on the market, which is liquid CO2. Now, it's safe to say I'm having some quite good results. If you follow the instructions on the bottle and do not overdose, then it's completely safe for your tank, safe for your fish, and a great source of carbon for your plants, just a different delivery method. It also works out very good value for money and causes less waste for the environment. Now, I have to say I'm quite happy with how the plants have turned out. The tank's filling in very nicely and the fish seem very happy and healthy. I've opted for a completely communal aquarium, with the largest fish so far being the redline torpedo barbs. I will be adding some more in the future, but for now everyone's young, still growing and settling in, so I'm going to keep them how they are. They've been in for around 4 months now, but we'll see how they get on. I hope you like this video. Feel free to leave some feedback, I always welcome it. And hopefully see you in the next one.